You like it? I like it too. But don't worry, everything dies in the end. I know, that's the theme for this one. Everything dies in the end. This is an old-timey hairstyle that probably my great-grandmother's employees used to do, and you know, that was bad taste. Anyway, so everything dies in the end. If it's something if it's someone that's bothering you, don't worry, they're gonna die. If it is a situation is bothering you, don't worry, it's just gonna die yet. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sthe Nyanda. I'm very happy to have you here today. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave, or actually just binge. I have like 4 or 5 other videos, so just keep watching. Hope you enjoy them. Today we are talking about today I'm going to be telling you about 5 reasons why you should not worry. There is absolutely no reason for you to worry ever about anything in your life. I know, sounds bizarre, sounds undoable, but it is. But like, that's not going to be enough. I'm also going to be matching it with 5 hairstyles. So I'm going to try and theme it together and see if it works. Just let me know. I have 5 hairstyles that I've themed up with my 5 reasons why I think you should stop worrying, and also I'm hoping that helps me choose which hairstyle I'm going to do today for work. So yeah, help me with that. The first hairstyle is this beautiful bun. So let me just show you. To give you a little history, well, it's not really history, but I have an ear-to-ear closure. Usually if you want to make a bun and you want to make it nice and neat and beautiful and it doesn't have things showing at the back, you need to have a 360 closure, so it's always proper. But I don't have a 360 closure. What I have is this ear-to-ear wig, which I absolutely love, and it's what I have, but I really wanted to make a bun, so I didn't worry about it. I made it happen. I made sure that it's a bit loose at the back, so it doesn't really show anything, and it's a nice messy look bun, but I didn't worry about it. I just used what I have. Same thing that goes with your situation. No matter what you're going through, you can handle it. You're already equipped with absolutely everything that you need to handle that specific situation. No matter what the situation is, you can handle it. Your life was built to handle this exact moment. You've been through so many other things. You have met so many other people. Your life experiences, the lessons that you've learned have all happened so you can handle this exact moment. No matter how big, no matter how small, you can handle it. Trust me. So let's move on to style number. So this is style number 2, and I call it the yin and yang because, I mean, just like in life, there's ups, there's downs, there's goods, there's bads, there's just everything in between, and you need to get used to it. Life is not just made up of good things only. There's also bad. This is what helps you grow. This is what helps you reach the next level. This is how I look at it. So I always feel like every time I go through something that is challenging, or something that is worrying me, or something that is painful, I become stronger on the other side. So every time something bad happens, I'm like, okay, good. There's a lesson to learn here. Let's learn it. I'm moving into the next level. I'm moving into being an adult. I'm moving into being a different woman. I'm moving into being this type of friend. I'm moving into being this type of mother. This is what happens in life. There's good and there's bad. You need to appreciate both, and you need to be ready for both. It's never all going to be, it's not going to be roses and doves all the time, because I mean, even roses aren't roses all the time. They have seasons where they don't even show their faces, because That's just life. There's good and there's bad, and the sooner you accept that, the better you will live. I don't know, I think this is a bit dark, but hey, this is the lighting we're working with right now. Sorry about that. But let's just move right along. The third reason why I think you should not worry, you should never ever worry, is you should have fortitude. But before we get there, do you want to check out my next style? So this is just a simple one-line cornrow back with a nice little Ellis band. I love this, and I themed it together because I love affirmations. I just recently learned this word. I used to say it, I used to say I have courage, but I never used to say I have courage when, or I have courage when what happens. But this word just sums everything up. Courage in pain and adversity, or in suffering and adversity, which means no matter what you're going through, you're going to be courageous enough for you to walk through it, for you to handle it, for you to, handle your business. You're going to be strong enough to handle whatever life throws at you. So what I've started doing is I've started affirming this every single morning using that one word. I am fortitude. So this is just preparation. This is just you prepping, because it is going to happen. It is the inevitable. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. This makes me think of a little project that we used to do when we were growing up in primary school. Our teacher got us to bring a seed of one like sugar bean, 2-liter ice cream, empty container, fill it with sand, and plant our seed. It will be so exciting watching that seed grow in the weeks to come, watching the seed grow, watching the stem sprout out of the soil, watching the leaves bud out from the stem, and then the flowers, and then the vegetable itself. It was beautiful, it was magical, but it got me thinking. It was so beautiful, but I didn't think, what was it like being that plant? I'm sure it wasn't all great, rooting yourself in the soil, getting out of that seed and having to grow roots that you're going to have to tangle with the soil and make one so you can get the moisture from the soil. It wasn't easy for the bean to sprout out of the ground and get its stem out and get its stem to be strong enough to support the leaves, and for those leaves to grow and have more stems, and for the stems to produce flowers, and to watch those flowers die, for them to grow and become little vegetables that we are going to enjoy, and has to start the process all over again. It wasn't easy, but that's the natural cycle of things. That's just what happens. You need to keep yourself rooted. You need to make sure that with every single thing that you're going through, you are rooted, you are firm, you are standing firm, and you are ready. You are courageous and ready, because whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. This actually takes me to my this actually reminds me of the point that I just made of the yin and yang just now, which is good and bad is going to happen. All you need to do is stay rooted, stay calm, and make sure that you are centered. Don't worry. There's no reason for you to worry. Stay rooted and have a clear head all the time. This brings us to style and reason why you shouldn't worry. Number 4. So this is my 4th lesson and my 4th hairstyle. I call this lovely hairstyle the teacher's pet. And just like the teacher's pet, always be eager to learn. No matter what situation you're going through, no matter what's got you so worried, ask yourself the important questions. Why is this happening? Why is it happening now? What did I do? How can I fix it? Don't dwell on the what did I do or what it's supposed to happen, but why is it happening now? Evaluate, sit down and go, oh, okay, maybe because of this and this, maybe because of these choices, or maybe because I'm supposed to learn A, B, and C. Ask yourself the why. Why is this happening? Ask yourself, more importantly, how? How can I learn from the situation? What am I going to get from it? What am I taking out of the situation? What am I taking with me? Or what do I know about myself, about my past self that I shouldn't do again, that is going to help me to not get into the situation. Sometimes situations are out of your control. Sometimes situations that you didn't really have anything to do with, but they just happened. That's because you were meant to go through that in that season, in that phase, for a specific reason. Ask yourself what that reason is. The sooner you ask yourself the important questions, number one, this helps you detach from the situation. This helps you detach from whatever it is that you're going through. So you're going to go, okay, cool, wait, let me breathe. Calm down. What is happening? What's happening? Okay, how can I fix it? Cool. See, you're coming up with solutions. And also you're learning from your lessons. If it's something that you did, if it's a choice that you made that has got you into that situation, I want you to remember that feeling. You have to remember that feeling. You need to remember how bad it has you feeling. You need to remember how everything that it makes you feel, so you know not to remember, so you know not to do it again. I find the best way for me to learn something, or the best way for me to not repeat something, is for me to sit with that feeling and remember, you know what, actually, that time I spent my money on doing that, the next morning I wasn't really happy. It didn't really make me feel all that happy, and I don't want that feeling again. So I will remember the feeling. So try and find a technique that works for you, that you can use, so you can just stop worrying. Be a teacher's pet and try and find a lesson in absolutely every single situation. So this is my fifth and final look. Want to see? Want to check it out? You do. Okay, let's go. Ooh. So this is my version of that old-timey 80s look. I absolutely love it. But the theme for this one, well, my reason why you should stop worrying is everything dies in the end. Everything. If it's a person that's worrying you, don't worry. They're gonna die. If it's a situation that's worrying you, don't worry. Izodlula. Everything dies in the end. Just like there's good and there's bad, everything just it's clueless. Don't worry, it is going to die. There's something that Ikatole says on one of his podcasts with Oprah, speaking on his book The Power of Now, and I really loved it. He said, you cannot worry yourself out of a situation. You can't. You're going to sit there and you're going to keep wallowing and worrying about, oh my god, I'm going through so much, and you cannot come up with a solution whilst you're busy worrying. What you're actually going to do is you're going to attract more worry into your life. So what I would suggest you do is you take a step back and you try and find a solution. My grandmother used to say, because the solution is always so close. The solution is, you just need to clear your head and get yourself out of that worrying mindset and find that solution. Take a breath, take a step away and breathe and find that solution. It is always so close. So that's my final theme. Don't worry, everything dies in the end. And things are going to be good. Just find the lesson, like I said, find the lesson as soon as you possibly can, so you can move on to your next level, because that's what we're about. Move on to the next level so you can be the best you that you can possibly be. If you enjoyed my hairstyle tip, I don't know what to call it yet. If you have a name for it, please leave it in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy, please hit me with a big thumbs up. I would really enjoy that. And if you haven't subscribed and you've watched till the end, I don't know what you're doing, because you should just hit the subscribe button already. If you're a return subscriber, again, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you again same time, same place next week. So bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. I think this is what I'm going to choose, actually. This is what I'm going to wear this. It is what it is.
You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you